I want to be the first person here to wish a happy 2.5 hour anniversary. Cheers.
All right.
So, ladies, my name is Mark Rigos, and I've been friends with Dan for 25 years or so. We met in middle school. In 8th grade, he moved up from California. We met. I must have had the maturity level of a 5th grader. And now we are here, 36 years old, and we have the maturity level of an 11th grader put together. So most of my favorite memories of my life are with Dan. We've spent New Year's Eve in Whistler and hot tubbing in Skykomish and San Sack camping trips early on, and we've just had such a great time so far. And before I go any farther, I just want to say thanks to Athena's family for just having such a great wedding. The flowers are gorgeous. Jim and Maggie and Maureen and Colleen for being such a great family to Dan growing up. They're amazing people, and they're very forgiving too. So I guess the next thing I want to talk about is Dan and Athena and how they met. Just before I get there, about 5 years ago, Dan went on a round-the-world trip that many of you know about. We went to Australia for 3 months, New Zealand for a couple months, Europe 3 months, and Southeast Asia. Before that trip, he told me, Rigo, so I'm going to find a girlfriend on this trip. And I wasn't sure about that. He definitely found his hiking boots and surfboard and cold beer. And so then he gets back girlfriendless. I wasn't too surprised at that. That's okay, more time for me and Dan. And a couple months later, a group of 10 of us friends went down to Vail, Colorado, and Dan found a new friend. So Jeff, can you help Dan out? It's not washed.
Don't ask.
It's inside joke. Come on, later.
No.
Hey, you feeling cold for the picture?
You want a picture? So, probably within a month or two of that field trip, I met Athena, online dating website, and he told me it was really
From a burning building.
Oh, burning building. Okay. And since that time, it's kind of, here we are 4 years later, and they're happily in love, and 3 years later. So, it's really good to see this. What I want to do next is I've got a little report card here. And this is where the fun starts. So, as a professor here, and Dan's one of my students, I've had 23 years to watch him grow. And just wondering if he's back. He's in love with Athena, but is he really ready, qualified for marriage? So I posed 6 questions, kind of 6 classes as the professor to see if he's ready. The first question is Dan obedient? And so what I hear from people is Dan does the cleaning, the laundry, the dishes. He's kind of a yes man type guy. So he passes that class.
Yes, dear.
Class 2, is Dan flexible? So Dan in this regard is amazingly flexible. He lives in an uppity neighborhood in Seattle, in Magnolia. His previous house was a shoebox in Ballard, and I've stayed in hostels with him on the floor where rats were running around. The next night we're in a 5-star hotel. So he's just amazingly flexible in this regard, and I think that will only help the relationship as they grow. So he passes that class. So
They're in college.
third class is Dan reliable? And this is one of my favorite stories. We're in the Olympic National Park about 20 years ago, maybe 10 years ago. And I tell Dan every time we hike, I say, test your new equipment before you buy it. So we're up hiking 20 miles in the middle of the park, and it's 85 degrees, and we've already been through 100 ounces of water, and his water purifier fails. And I'm like, Dan, didn't you test your new purifier? He's like, it's not working. I'm like, I know, there's nothing but a swamp-infested pond next to you for water, and I wouldn't boil. So after 3 hours later, and I was scolding him and swearing, I was so upset. And we finally got the water to work, and Dan, not necessarily reliable in this regard, but I know Athena pretty well now, and she's super reliable. So we'll take that into account and give you a C. So you pass that class. So class 4 is Dan Loyal. Dan is a huge KU basketball fan, and we have a lot of KU friends here from Midwest, New York, LA, etc. And one of my favorite moments was spending 3 years ago, Kansas won the championship, but this is after 15 years of first round chokes every year, watching them lose to like small colleges. So, and that was Dan, what? So when Kansas won it finally 3 years ago, that was the happiest day of his life until today. Alright, so we've got, you're certainly loyal, so you passed that class. Class 5 is Dan a good follower? So Jimbo will like this story. This is back freshman year in high school. Dan and I were just becoming friends, and we were little 9th graders in an accounting class. And we were surrounded by juniors and seniors. We didn't have facial or leg hair yet. And
He still doesn't.
I didn't say that. So the first test with Murphy, Phillips was looking over my paper going, "This is question 6, debit or credit?" So I slid my paper over. I'm like, "It's debit." And so he was a good follower of me. So the last 23 years, and now he can follow it from his lead. So I passed that class. So. The last question is question 6, and does Dan share? I really like this story. Where's Kirk Daniels? There's Kirk Daniels. A couple of years ago, it was Kirk, Phillips, and myself, and we're hiking in the North Cascades, and it's on mid-October. It's about 40 degrees, and we're at 6,000 feet, and Kirk, it's just Kirk, Dan, and I, and he's like, "I forgot my sling bag." How could you forget your sleeping bag? And it's like getting dark and freezing, it's windy, and so we're setting up the tent that night, and it's like Siberia, and we got dressed Kirk with all his clothes on, and Dan, such a friend, he's like, "Well, I'll share my sleeping bag." So I'm as far as I can be on the other side of the tent, and these two are snuggling in the middle. So Dan was certainly a good sharer, and now I think Dan can share the covers with Athena. So that's it, Dan. You passed all the classes. You qualify for marriage. Congratulations. Join me for a toast to Dan and Athena.